Hey everybody, we are back. Let's just make sure everything is ready to rock. Of course not. Okay. Well, that's right. I went here to look at art.
Come and get your red hot art. No need right. Addio then.
Frutta e verdura! Tutto freschissimo! Tonno, nasello, pesce e spada! Vitello, manzo, agnello! Sempre freschi! Fresh caught leaves! Who requires please? Vitello, maiale!
I'm sure I have... Come and get your red hot art. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Hey, Raiders. Oh, well, welcome in. I appreciate you coming. How's everybody's day going? Alright, looks like I got Cricket Raid. Awesome. Welcome in. Sit back and enjoy. I'm really just looking to start doing some of these collection quests before we get completely done here with this game.
A presto, Ezio.
How's everybody's day been? On the Switch? Gosh, I wonder how this would be on the Switch. Like, I'm playing this on the PS5. Things are good. Just getting home from work. It's been a long day, and I was looking forward to doing some imaginary parkour, which is pretty much all this game is. Gonna try my best. At least for another, maybe an hour and a half, and maybe another 2 hours. Thanks, I appreciate it. Everybody have a nice, easy day today, or am I the only lucky one? I think it's supposed to be Venice. There it is. Oh, attenzione. Where are we supposed to go here? Let's see. Let's get the story going.
By any citizen of Venezia have been revised. These have been posted as amendments to the laws.
Gosh, it is Tuesday still. Oof. Everybody still having a good week so far, or is it the trudge, the everlasting trudge of the week? I think we're going the right way. Oh no, the bridge is north, so maybe I need to put a marker there. Excuse me. So, new people who have not been in my stream before, what kind of games do you like? What kind of games do you play? Are you streamers? Are you generally just watchers or lurkers, or what do you like? If you want to know a little bit about me, I'm a variety gamer. I'll play anything once. I usually keep a good fun rotation in. I like to play Metroidvanias and RPGs. Occasionally I'll play an adventure game such as Assassin's Creed. Nice. Anything you really love to play? Like anything that you continuously replay? Oh, growing up. I didn't mean to go up. Oh, this guy. I'm gonna get this guy. Alright, looking for my starting point. Where are we going? How close are we? Oh, we're pretty close. Okay. Oh, that sounds lovely. Fresh sheep's urine.
Help. Please. Help.
Final Fantasy 16. Okay. I have yet to play Final Fantasy 16. I'm right now in the middle of...
You must be one of Bartolomeo's men. What's happened here? Where is he?
You and I are in the same boat. I've been gaming since the 80s.
Looking deeper into the district.
You know, I started on the Atari 2600 when I was like 4 or 5. And Have been gaming ever since. Various types of games, and all over the place with the platforms. Like if you named a platform, I could tell you probably a favorite game on my list. All right, what was I supposed to do? Probably should have paid attention. I see. Let's go over there. Favorite game on the NES? Ooh, Turtles. That damn what's it? The damn bombs and the timer and all that good stuff. Such a pain in the butt. Dragon Warrior 1 was a favorite of mine. Of course, the classics, the original Legend of Zelda and Zelda 2. Final Fantasy 2 was a big one. The Gold Box games from TSR, Pool of Radiance and A Bard's Tale, both amazing RPGs. Low G-Man was a favorite of mine as well. I don't know if you've ever heard of that one, but it's a lot of fun. I'm trying to think of some other ones that I really, really enjoyed. Wrath of the Black Manta. That was a fun game. It was kind of a Ninja Gaiden ripoff. Yeah, Wrath of the Black Manta was not exactly a... From his cage. Where's his cage? Trying to think of other NES games that I played a lot of. Star Tropics. For Sega, it was Tecmo's Super Bowl. The 1993 version. That was my favorite. What else for Sega? Landstalker was a great game. Altered Beast Classic. I was more of a Golden Axe. Cool Spot. I actually played Cool Spot. So this is going to be kind of a blast from the past kind of thing, but I rented from Blockbuster a lot of Sega games. Was it Decap Attack? Toe Jam and Earl, great game. There was one game that was extremely hard. It was called, what was the name, Chakra or something like that. It was Chakan. You played this undead fellow who was, and you'd mix up, mix up potions, and you'd have to fight these eternal kind of people. It felt really like the X-Men games that were on the Sega. Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis. That was an amazing game, and actually closer to the book than the movie was. Oh, Ghouls and Ghosts is a classic game. I would get so angry. That's a controller thrower game. I would get so angry playing that game. I'm trying to think of other games that were like that. Contra was like that for me. because I wouldn't do the Konami code for Contra. Metroid was like that for me. So any Super Star Wars, Super Empire, Super Jedi, any of those games. Oh, you know what game I really liked on another game that I really liked on the Sega was the Shining Force games. Shining Force, Phantasy Star was another great series on Sega. Here's a rare one that not a lot of people I knew played, but we owned it. For the NES. It was called Legacy of the Wizard. Trying to think of some other really good retro games that I used to love a lot.
Have fun.
Trying to think of oh, come on. I didn't really mean to do that. Did they just kill one of the they just killed one of her. One of the girls. Wow.
You think I don't know why you chained me up?
For the Atari 2600, River Raid. River Raid was probably one of my favorite, most replayable games ever. What else was a really big game that I used to play a lot? So my brother and I, my older brother and I, used to play ice hockey for the NES all the time. Metal Gear was another real big one. Jackal was another really great game for the NES.
That's quite all right.
Who are you?
I'm Ezio Auditore da Firenze. I'm here to rescue.
Trying to think of some other really great
What do you
games that we used to play. We used to play a lot of the Sierra games on the computer. The Apple IIe.
What fun this will be!
Like Gold Rush.
See what you can do!
What else was some really good games that we used to play? We had a version of Monty Python and the Holy Grail on CD-ROM.
About time.
That it was a interactive game.
There are still more heads to be smashed.
Perhaps we should try and avoid conflict.
Why? You afraid?
No, just practical. Given that they outnumber us 100 to 1.
As you wish, Bella mia.
What else did we? Phantasmagoria was a great game. We played a lot of.
Finally, things get interesting! Finally, things get interesting! What fun this will be! Let's see what you can do! See what you can do!
There we go. This guy's still fighting. God,
This is too much. There yet.
Trying to think of more retro games that I really used to like. God, this guy.
God! Let's see what you can do! Finally, think get interesting! What fun this will be!
The most random? Oh gosh. Now you're gonna have me thinking. Paperboy was a great game. Ooh. Battle for Olympus was an amazing, amazing adventure game. I'm just gonna let myself die. What other ones were really great? Trying to think of other NES and Sega Genesis games that were really good. Ooh, Comic Zone. Comic Zone was an amazing game. That's how that works. Dude, what are you doing?
We should go.
Agreed. There are still more heads to be smashed.
Perhaps we should try and avoid conflict.
Why? You're afraid? I'd rather be breaking bones. As you wish, Ella. Watch for the line. Done. Most of Silvio's men are now die! Why are we stopping again? Too hot for me.
Let's see. Ooh, do you remember the game Gex? Gex the Gecko? Can't remember if that was Sega Genesis or PS1. What's another really... I'm trying to think of game series that I...
Find fairer prices than these, I mean. Just look at my wares and see for yourself.
Dude, what is this?
But I sing of your honor, Vecchione.
Dude, are you coming or what?
Ah.
Do I have to restart the... Do I have to pick the guy up? What's he doing?
Prices so low, you won't believe your eye. Just take a look. I promise you'll be satisfied. Well, I also have overstock from my brother's forge at very attractive prices.
Okay, seriously, is this guy glitched out or what?
How many cheers? This week I'm almost...
What now?
James Pond, yep. Know that one. It's another really good one. Ooh, you know what we played a lot on NES was TNC Surf. Skate and Surf. Or Skate or Die. Skate or Die 2. That was an amazing...
Prices so low, you won't believe your...
Another time, then.
What's another? California Games was a really good one. Man, I don't want to do this over if I don't have to. Yeah. I'm trying to think of all the games that we had. We had a bunch into Jaws. Jaws was a horrible game, but we played the heck out of it.
Please. You must be one of Bartolomeo's men. What's happened here? Where is he?
Silvio's thugs attacked.
I'm trying to think of all the games we've had. Oh, Double Dribble. We had Blades of Steel. Tecmo Bowl. We had Tecmo Bowl. Bubble Bobble. That was another great game. Soldier of Fortune. I don't recall that one. Was it a first-person shooter? What was it? See, the first person shooters that I played on PC were like Doom and Duke Nukem, the original Duke Nukem, or Wolfenstein. And then the first is kind of the same, or very similar anyway.
Where do you think you're going? Sorry, I'm losing it.
Trying to think of what else.
No. Hello, hurry, get here. Let me ruin. Another rich man. How will I survive? Bruce. Don't let them take this
Let's see. Postal, I played, I think it was Postal 2. I tried that, and I think that was on PS... Oh, so it was PS2? Or was that only PC? Maybe I'm getting them mixed up. Maybe I'm thinking Payday.
people wonder why it is Venetia's star has begun to fade.
So my parents were very,
Here has the courage to release you. All the rest of you are going to die.
were very, what's the best way to put it? Not neglectful, but definitely did not, oh, you're dead.
Realize you are in service to a traitor and a coward.
Anyway, I'm trying to think of...
Do you think I don't know why you chained me up? Do you think I don't know who pulled Silvio's puppet strings? I've been fighting this weasel of a master since before most of you were glimmers in your father's eyes.
POD or a racing game on PC. Carmageddon? No, but I played tons and tons and tons of Twisted Metal. Tons of Twisted Metal. Demolition Derby on the PS1 was one of the first demo games that came out, and I played the heck out of that.
That's quite all right.
Who are you?
I'm Ezio Auditore da Firenze. I'm here to rescue you.
Let's see who winds up rescuing who.
What do you mean?
Down there! Stop them!
What? Let's do it. Oh, sorry.
What was it all? Let's see what what you can do.
Wow, this guy's whooping my butt here.
Finally, things get interesting.
That was well done. Don't overextend yourself. We should go.
Thrill kill.
Agree. There are still more heads to be smashed. Perhaps we should try and avoid conflict.
What fun this will be.
Why?
Manhunt I played.
Just practical. Even that they outnumber us up there.
Here's some obscure ones. PS1 for PS1. ODT or Die Trying was a really good game. Kudelka, another good one. ODT was hard. That was a hard game. Trying to think of what other really obscure ODT. Kudelka was an amazing strategy RPG with one of the first ones that had like voice acting in it. And it was like 4 discs for the PS1.
Watch for the large one. Why are we stopping again?
Trying to think of Oddworld's great. I love Oddworld. Abe's Odyssey has got to be my favorite.
Finally, things get interesting. What fun this will be. Come, let's see what you can do.
Trying to think of. Oh god, this guy's gonna get me killed like 1,500 fucking times. Pardon my language.
What fun this will be. Come, let's see what you can do. What fun this will be. Finally, things get interesting. Come, let's see what you can do. What fun this will be! Come! Let's see what you can do!
I'd rather be breaking bones.
Jeez, and this guy.
The price of perfection is not measured in coin.
Target needs to move.
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra quadrille.
Okay, Glitcherson, come on, let's go.
This isn't a battlefield, for heaven's sake.
Well, this is a glitch. Why isn't this guy following me? Yeah, hi. You coming or what? I just have to hit him to the target. I guess that's what we'll do. This seems silly. This seems really silly. Well, it's good to know that I can't kill him. There we go. That's better. This is getting ridiculous. How close are we to this? Oh god, we got a long way to go. Gotta go. this is not going to be an easy task. This is going to suck all the way there. But anyway, back to Armored Core is amazing. Ooh, if you liked Armored Core, have you ever heard of the game Ring of Red on the PS2? If you liked Armored Core, oh, you should look into Ring of Red then. Ring of Red is an amazing game. Probably one of my all-time favorites. It is... you know, I don't want to give you too much because I don't want to ruin it if you ever decide to play it. But I don't know if you can find it on PC or on Steam or. It used to be on the PS2 classics for the PS3, and I haven't seen it since. Okay, how do I get? What's the fastest way to the target? Yikes. Is he gonna fight those guys? I bet he's gonna fight those guys.
Finally, things get interesting. Let's see what you can do.
Oh, God. Okay, can you just take care of him? Yeah, thanks.
I don't like all this waiting around.
I'm not involved. No one is safe anymore. We have to renege.
God.
Give me a minute.
Holy cow, that was brutal.
Value your life. Stand down.
Never! What good is a man's life if it's not lived free, eh? I'll not go back into a cage.
Then you'll go into
I want to cut retro off at like PS3.
There he is! On my watch.
Because as it stands, I still play PS3 games. I'm trying to think. You might be able to find an original copy somewhere, but I don't know that I don't think there's a...
What a mess.
Because now I'm going to look.
Bianca. I hope she is unharmed.
Ring of... Oh, they're talking about a Ring of Red remake too. That would be awesome. Ring of Red. Where? Let's see, where can I play Ring of Red? Yeah. There was a digital, and this just kind of confirms my thoughts. So they had a digital release of it on the PS3 as a PS2 classic, but it has not been released since. So here's a great question I just thought of. So PS1 classics and kind of PS in general. Grand Theft Auto. Did you like the top-down version, or do you like the more 3D version that was like Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 and San Andreas?
And poor Bianca. If something's happened to her. Aha! Oh, my darling. Thank God you're all right.
What, the Vice City or?
Bianca. Ezio.
Charmed.
So,
I've played. I think I've pretty much played them all. From GTA 1,
it would be my honor.
all the way to GTA 5. I've seen bits and pieces of GTA 6 too that look amazing.
How do you suggest we proceed?
I'll go.
Oh, you know what's another really good series that I keep going back to every time a new one comes out is Ace Combat.
I cannot in good conscience.
Oh, PC. I didn't even know that had a PC version, but I was thinking, as we were talking, I was thinking about other games that I played on PC that were amazing and funny, like Space Quest. With Space Quest with Roger Wilco. Oh, Afterburner. See, I liked Afterburner the arcade, where you could sit in that seat and roll around, and I always thought that was kind of an amazing little fun thing to do. Oop, crap. Gotta learn how to crawl again here. There it is. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh wow. I almost just had a bad time there. Trying to think of other games that I really liked playing on the old school stuff. Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo. Super Mario Brother RPG was an amazing game. Super Metroid is probably by far still one of my favorites. G-Force. G-Force I remember, but do you remember like Desert Strike and Urban Strike and Jungle Strike? Those helicopter games? Oh, you know what I just thought of? Road Rash, the bike racing game. They should make a new one for that. Road Rash was the one that I would go to video game stores and play on their whatchamacallit, the test, not the test, the demonstration. You just have to have a bat. You just have to steal somebody's weapon. It wasn't so bad. Every single time you had to steal somebody's weapon, though. Which I'll admit is kind of a pain. To be successful in the later stages. Oh, you know what? Another Nintendo game that I played a lot was RC Pro-Am. They did? I was gonna say I don't even remember hearing about it, let alone. Really? Huh. Well, I mean, I don't know. Anything that gets remade lately has not been entirely great. I mean, you had Road Rash. It was a different. It was a different era in the 90s. It was different kind of mentality of child back then. Like, I think about how I was in the 90s and then how my kids are now. Just two totally different animals. Are there no mercenaries around here? What the heck? Sure, absolutely. What's that a link to? Is that for the for that road rash? I will take a look at it after I'm done here. I'm trying to think of other games though. Like, I'll tell you what. Here, change the subject a little bit. What's a game series that you wish they had continued that they just kind of inexplicably dropped? Wow, that was really hard to say for some reason. I'll give you my number one right now is Dark Cloud. Absolutely 100% Dark Cloud. Armored Core.
Ciao.
What's another really good series I would love to see? Discworld. Oh, I just thought of another NES game that we used to play a lot. Rygar. That was an amazing game. Mega Man, the Mega Man series. I still play that on occasion. I actually did a playthrough of 1, 2, and 3. I got all of that. It's RYGAR. G is in golf. It was made by, I want to say it was Tecmo. Amazing adventure game. They tried to remake it on the PS2, and so Rygar on the NES was a side scroller adventure kind of game, kind of like what can I liken it to? Kind of like Ninja Gaiden, less jumpy.
But I wrote it for you.
But super hard, super fun.
He's got just the boots for you.
I'm trying to think of some other stuff. There was a game that we played on the Ridge Racer. How about Rad Racer? So Rad Racer, have you ever seen the movie The Wizard? With Fred Savage and I can't remember the kid's name. Okay, hold on. Story time. So in the 80s, was it the 80s? It might have been the early 90s. Nintendo made a movie called The Wizard. It had Fred Savage, who was just getting, like, he had just come off the hype of the Wonder Years, so he was real super popular. And it was basically, it was a almost 100-minute advertisement for Nintendo's call center. Basically a ton of different games. I think it had Christian Slater in it too. Christian Slater was in it. Who else was in this movie? Flight of the Navigator is amazing. That's an amazing movie as well. But this was like a 90-minute advertisement. It highlighted the so the Nintendo had a world championship that they used to hold at Universal Studios. It highlighted that, and then it introduced. They actually made there's jokes that they made the movie to introduce Super Mario 3's debut, which it highlight. It's in the movie. So, yeah, if you ever want to blast to the past with all the 80s and 90s rad rad talk and stuff like that, that would be the movie to go see. Come on, I should be able to get 2 of them. Come on, give me 2 of them. No.
I see.
It sounds amazing.
Many thanks for the aid, friend. We'd like to fight with you, if you'll have us.
Andiamo.
It's a joke. If you ever get a minute to just sit back and watch videos, I occasionally what I'll do at work is I'll put on videos and listen to them as kind of just background noise, so to speak. But Dorkly has a bunch of digital cartoons. I think they're part of College Humor, but they are just amazing joke stories in 8-bit form, which is just fun to watch. But it brings back a ton of nostalgia. What if oh, you know what? I have seen that. Yes. Yes, and that was amazingly hilarious.
Segui. We are with you, friend. Only lead the way.
Let's do it.
Sure. Only one way to beat to this level. Ti faccio un culo così! Faccio un culo così!
Yikes.
Please, I have a family.
Trying to think of what else was really good.
I'll just go.
They were talking for a long time about making a Metroid movie, which I thought would do really well. Ooh, hello. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, you need to die for being a jerk. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved watching, Warcraft? Warcraft the movie, I heard they're making another one of those. I don't know, movies based on video games have had a very rough history. There's only been a handful, I mean, like the original, the original Super Mario Brothers with was it Hopkins? Anthony? No, not Anthony Hopkins. Have you played Dread? Dread is a lot of fun. Hey, are you guys gonna attack him here? There we go. Dread's a lot of fun. Prince of Persia? I remember that on PC, the original. That was a lot of fun. Absolutely frustrating.
These killings know no borders. God will punish those responsible.
That was a absolutely punishing game on PC, the original one. Trying to think, like those kind of precision games is kind of what one of the games that I've really loved over the last maybe 5 years or so is Blasphemous. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game. It's a kind of Metroidvania, but it reminds me a lot. The precision of the game reminds me a lot of Prince of Persia, the original Prince of Persia. Oh, it's an amazing. If you ever get a chance to play it, please play it, because it is an amazing. The music, it's pixel art, but it is so amazing. The story is so good, and the gameplay is difficult, but it's fair. Like all the mistakes that you make, you are the one who kind of owns it, which makes it a lot of fun, and it kind of keeps you honest. I think that's too easy. I'll tell you, I've been playing through the Spider-Man games lately, and I kind of feel the same way about the Spider-Man games. I think they're too easy. I think there's so much more you could do with the character that is lost, because all you're doing is kind of the same. It's kind of button mashing. It kind of reminds me of like old God of War. You platinumed all 3 Spider-Men? Well, you got way more platinums than I do. I've never been much of a completionist kind of guy. There are a few games that I've thought about going back and just, cleaning up and finishing, like Undertale is one of them. Like, I love Undertale. I don't know if you've ever played that game, but it's a lot like Earthbound, which was another PS1 game, which is amazing. Or no, maybe it was not PS1, NES, or maybe Super NES. Undertale's a lot of fun. That was one of those games that I played with my kids that they got a kick out of. Both of my kids have played Deltarune. Earthbound, yeah. What's another? I've been getting into indie games like Subnautica, and what are some other really good ones that I've been getting into? Axiom. Was it Axiom Verge? I played the second one. So it is a survival game and it isn't a survival game at the same time. It is I always considered it to be Alex. I've never heard of Alex. Dude, I didn't touch. Why are you? Whoa. I didn't want this.
Right side. Keep it easy.
I barely bumped into you. So, would you say it's on par with, like, Fable? That kind of, like, really good choices, like, that really affect the game? Because Fable has been a series that I've been super interested in playing, but I've never owned an Xbox. I would love to play Fable. I've heard so many good things about Fable. All three of them. Fable 1, 2, and 3. And I hear they're coming out with a fourth one, too. I'll probably watch the playthrough.
Salute, Ezio. Welcome back. And well done. My host is restored to its former glory. Now Silvio will see just how grave a mistake he's made.
How should we proceed? A direct assault against the Arsenale.
No, we'd be massacred at the gates. I have something else in mind.
That's uncharacteristic of this guy.
And plant them throughout the district. The trouble they cause will force Silvio to dispatch most of his guards.
And with the Arsenale drained of mercenaries, I can move in for the kill.
Esatto. You'll be virtually unopposed.
That's what we first debate.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, I'll be here for at least another 15, 20. You don't have to. I appreciate it, but you don't have to gift it to me. I'll look it up. I can get it. Is it on Steam? Is it on PC?
All right, this way.
Oh yeah, yeah. No worries then. I'll just put the. If you can put a link to it in my chat, I can look it up when I get off. So explain it a little bit to me. What would you call it? What kind of genre does it fit? You said RPG, but it's. I mean, what would be a close comparison? Is there a close comparison? Incredibly detailed. All new award-winning RPG experience. Enter an incredibly detailed game world full of intriguing companions, horrifying beasts, and difficult moral choices. Experience an immersive post-apocalyptic sci-fi universe. So... yeah, let's take a look. What does this look like? LX. Screenshots. Let's take a look. Oh, so it's almost a little first-person so would you say this is very similar? If you didn't have the PvP, is this similar to like... oh no, you got a sword on that one. But on first look, do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the first Destiny. The visuals, I should say, remind me of Destiny. Not like Destiny. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't mean that in a gameplay. Just on first glance, the visuals.
Laggiù, on him.
Very well, if you insist.
Oh, Nino, ti faccio un culo così!
Oh, alright. Well, I thought I got him. Get him, get him.
Adesso basta. Lesso del mago. Adesso basta. Lesso del mago.
Is it, you said it's PC? I mean, as long as it's not, I don't really have a great PC. Like right now I'm playing off the PS5. So, it's also on PlayStation? Tell you what, let me see how much it is on PlayStation. If it's stupid expensive or if it's not free, yeah, I'll give it a try. I'd give anything a try. Let me do a little look into it. You don't want a console or a PC?
Stay close.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I don't, I appreciate it, but I would never, I'd never ask you to. But yeah, my PC is very, very basic. Like I use it for writing up Dungeons and Dragons adventures, and basically word processing. And there's a few games on it, but it's not. Oh, you're both dead. Got you. Like the games that I have on my PC right now, if you if you want to hear some nonsense, so Heroes of Might and Magic 3, some of the old TSR gold box games that I was mentioning on the NES, I have on my computer because they're so low as far as they're so low for the amount of Dungeon Keeper. What's another one that I have? Oh, Zeus and Poseidon, which is kind of like a city building game that you have to deal with the gods a little bit. That's kind of a fun game. Kind of keeps you busy kind of game.
Very well, if you insist.
Nice. Thank you. I like my weapon. Thank you. Alright, folks, come on. Hi, come on. There we go. That's what I like to see. Where are all my fighters?
You disgust me! You are reaping the harvest of past conduct!
This is not good.
For protection?
Running.
What is your time for, idiot?
Yikes.
As indivisible by Maestro Bruli! But first, we must fight!
Darn it, they found me.
Your Tulo is mine!
Alright, you got me. Now get me. Yikes. Yeah, but I will look into that, Alex. I will look into that. I'm going to be taking off pretty soon. I gotta start cooking dinner, unfortunately. Probably in the next, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, I'm going to take off. Once I get to this yellow target here. Just to let you know.
A traditional may wellness remain your companion.
Notice to all cittadini! Due to the shortage of funds after the recent campaign in defense of the Republic's foreign interests, a levy will be...
What's wrong with you? You stupid little shit.
Nicely done.
Here, this is where you wait. Send word when it's time to strike.
The quality of our teaching is legendary. Here you... Enjoy your purchase.
Nice.
And come again.
Alright, let's head over to the next area, and then we're going to call it a stream for today. It's getting wintry out, so tonight for dinner we are having grilled cheese and tomato soup, one of my personal favorites.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
I am ready for said delicacy. I need to go get the griddle going. Oh, I need that feather. Cannot leave without that feather because I will forget about it. Dude, the upper body strength on Ezio here is just crazy. Anything else around? Alright, not seeing anything else. silly of me. Especially considering I just spent money to get healed. And now I gotta do that again.
All who need aid are welcome.
See what we got for apothecary supplies. Perfect.
I have done what I can. Try not to reopen the wound.
Right. All right. Well, with that being said, amazing time spent with all of you. I got to send out follows to folks who jumped on. I'm going to assume that's Althire or Althire. Thank you for jumping on and speaking to me about some retro games that I used to love to play, and I can talk about those games all day, every day. Come back, talk to me all you want about things that are retro. Those are golden times in my heart, and I love talking about it. And then not just gaming, but music, movies, pop culture in any form. Those are the golden era of pop culture. It's the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s and maybe even late 70s too, if you ask me. But love talking about all that stuff. Please come on back, and if you see me on, I'm usually on during the weekends, 2 or 3 times, mostly at night, and then once or twice during the week for short periods of time, just to get a quick play in. But that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'm so glad that you came over and watched today, and we'll see you next time. Take care.